Dear students, today we are going to study the second chapter of the maths first, that is quadratic equations. In this chapter we have to study the methods of solving the quadratic equations. There are three methods are there to solve the given quadratic equation. That is, the first one is factorization. Second one is completing square. And third one is formula method. So these three methods are there for solving the given quadratic equation. Out of these three methods we are going to study today the first method, factorization method, by taking some examples. So we have to take some examples by factorization method. So solve the quadratic equations. Solve the quadratic equations by factorization method. By factorization. So take the first example as a x square plus 16x plus 42. So here is 13, x square plus 13x plus 42. For solving this equation, first of all we have studied the factors of quadratic trinomial in the last year. By using that method, here we have to find the factors of the LHS, that is x square plus 13x plus 42. For that we have to take the first term x square and the last term 42. That means find the product of these two terms, that is x square into 42. We will get 42x square. Now we have to find the two factors of 42x square such that whose sum is 13x and the product is 42x square. If here the sign of the last term is a positive, then we have to add the two factors for the addition 13x. So here find the two factors of 42x square. First of all, find the two factors of x square as x into x. Then find the factors of 42 such that whose sum is a 13. So we'll get the two factors as a 7 and 6. That means the multiplication of 7 and 6 is a 42. That means 7 6 is a 42, and the addition of these two numbers is a 13. Therefore these two are the factors of 42x square. Now divide the middle term into sum of two terms as a 7x plus 6x. Therefore write here x square as it is, and divide this middle term into 7x plus 6x. So 7x plus 6x, then again write the plus 42 as it is. Now we can find the two groups of two numbers each. That means x square plus 7x, it is the first group, and 6x plus 42 is the second group. असे दोन गट पाडायचे. पहिल्या दोन पदांचं एक गट पाडलं आणि दुसऱ्या दोन पदांचं दुसरं गट पाडलं. Now we have to find the common factors from these two groups. In the first group, in the first term there is no any coefficient. So here x square and here is a x. So these two terms terms are divided by x. Therefore, here in the first group, x is the common factor. So you will get into bracket, divide x square by x. What you will get? We will get x. So write here x. Here is the plus sign. So write the plus here. And divide 7x by x. Then we will get only 7 and then complete the bracket. Again here is the plus sign. So take here plus. In these two numbers, x6 is the smallest number. So 42 is divided, if 42 is divided by 6, then it divides completely. So here 6 is a common factor of these two terms, that is take 6 as a common factor here. Into bracket, divide 6x by 6, we will get x. So write here x into bracket, this plus sign. Divide 42 by 6, what we will get? 6 7s are 42, so we will get 7 here and complete the bracket. Again we have got here two same terms in the two bracket, that means x plus 7 and x plus 7. So again here take the common factor as a x plus 7 into the first bracket. Into the second bracket we will get x, this one, plus 6, this one, is equal to 0. Here we will get the product of two numbers is a 0. We know that in the numbers, if the product of two numbers is 0, then any one of the number must be 0. Therefore here either x plus 7 is 0 or x plus 6 is 0. So we will take here x plus 7 is equal to 0 or x plus 6 is equal to 0. So here we will get two equations, linear equations in one variable. So here we have to solve these two equations and find the value of the variable x from each equation. So here by solving this equation, subtract 7 from both sides, then we will get x is equal to this one minus 7. Or here also subtract 6 from both sides, therefore we will get x is equal to minus 6. So here x is equal to minus 7 or x is equal to 6. These two are the solution of the given quadratic equation x square plus 13x plus 42 is equal to 0. So in this way we have to solve this quadratic equation by factorization method. I hope that all of you this example is understood. Now we will take the second example. So second example is there. What is that? 3y square minus 4y minus 15 is equal to 0. Now look here in this equation, the sign of the last term is a negative here. If the last sign of the last term is negative, then we have to find the two factors such that whose subtraction will be the as much as the middle term. So here again we have to multiply the first term and the last term, that means 3y square into minus 15, we will get minus 45y square. So again find the two factors of minus 45y square such that whose product is, that means multiplication is minus 45y square. म्हणजे त्या दोघांचा गुणाकार काय आला पाहिजे? minus 45y square आला पाहिजे. And the sum will be minus 4y म्हणजेच त्यांची बेरीज वजा 4y आलं पाहिजे. आता म्हणताना आपण काय करायचं आहे, बेरीज म्हणायचं आहे, परंतु ज्या वेळेस इथं याचं चिन्ह ऋण असतंय, मायनस असतंय, तेव्हा आपल्याला प्रत्यक्षात बेरीज नसतं करायचं. काय करायचं असतंय, तेव्हा वजाबाकी करायचं. मग वजाबाकी करायचं म्हणजे असे दोन फॅक्टर काढायचे की ज्यांची वजाबाकी 4y येईल. मग काढल्यानंतर मोठ्या फॅक्टरला मधल्या पदाचं साइन द्यायचं आहे आणि लहान फॅक्टरला त्याचं अपोजिट साइन द्यायचं आहे. नाउ हियर फाइंड द फॅक्टर्स ऑफ फर्स्ट y square as a y into y. Then again find the factors of 45 whose subtraction will be how much? 4, as much as the middle term 4. So what we will get? 45 factors of 45, 9 into 5, 9 5s 45, 9 5s 45. The 9 minus 5 is 4. Now the sign of the middle term is minus, so we have to take the sign of the bigger factor as a minus sign and the smaller one is it's a opposite, that means positive sign. Now take this 3y as it is, 3y square, and now divide minus 4y into minus 9y plus 5y, minus 5y plus minus 9y plus 5y. That means here I have taken here plus 5y minus 9y minus 15 is equal to 0. Again make two groups here. These are two groups. The first group is a first two terms and the second group is a second two terms. So again here take the common factors from each group. First of all, here in this first group there is a coefficient 3 of y square and here is the 5. Lowest one is a 3. So 3 and 5 are both are the prime numbers. So any number is not a common factor here. Then again y square and y is there. So here y is the common factor from both the terms. So take y as a common factor and then write into bracket. What will remain here? Divide 3y square by y. We will get 3y. And here is the plus sign. Take as it is. And divide 5y by y. We will get 5. Again take here this minus sign. Now look here. If we have taken the minus sign before the bracket, then we can write the sign of the second term in the bracket is opposite of the opposite sign of the second term. If here is a plus, then we can take here minus, and if here is the minus, then you can take here plus. So here in these two numbers 9 and 15, 9 is a smaller one, so 15 is not wholly divided by 9. Then we have to find the factors of 9 and the factors of 15. We'll get the factors of 9 is a 9 in 3 into 3 and the factors of 15 is 3 into 5. So 3 is the common factor of both the terms. So take here 3 as a common factor. Then you will get into bracket. Now divide 9y by 3. What you will get? 3 is a 9. That means we will get 3 and y as it is 3y. And then one divide the fifth. Then here is the minus sign. So change this sign. It will become here plus. Divide 15 by 3. What will get? 3 5 is a 15. That means 5. That's equal to 0 as it is. Again we get the two terms as a common in both the terms. That means 3y plus 5 and this 3y plus 5. Take these two terms as a common, 3y plus 5. And in the second bracket we will get y minus 3 equal to 0. So again we will get the product of two numbers is 0. Then either first number is 0 or second number is 0. Therefore show this number is equal to, means this term is equal to 0, means 3y plus 5 is equal to 0, or the second term y minus 3 is equal to 0. Again we will get here the two linear equations in one variable. Again solve these two linear equations and find the value of the variable y. So here we will get 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. Now subtract 5 from both sides. We will get 3y is equal to minus 5, or here again add 3 from both sides. So we will get y is equal to 3. Therefore here again divide by 3 on both sides. So we will get y is equal to minus 5 upon 3, or y is equal to 3. So these are the two solutions of the given quadratic equation. So in this way we have to solve the given quadratic equation by the factorization method. I hope that all of you understand the factorization method of the solving the quadratic equation. Now we will see the next one, that means the completing the square method, just solving the quadratic equation by completing square method in the next lecture. That's all.